Good morning, welcome to your third day of morning yoga challenge. In today's class we will do a Hatha yoga practice. It will be slightly different or pretty different compared to yesterday's class. Yesterday, as you remember, we did a vinyasa yoga. It means that we were moving, breathing, one movement, one breath. This time in Hatha yoga we stay for a longer time in one posture, one asana. At least 5 to 8 breaths. So I just wanted to tell you in advance, because if you are a beginner, maybe for some beginners, Hatha yoga can be sometimes a bit boring, a bit more difficult, because the mind is very active, and I just want to ask you to observe yourself and notice if there is any resistance, any negative emotions, boredom coming up. It can be, of course, because of the body is reacting. It's too difficult to maintain one pose for such a long time, but many times it's the mind and the games of the mind. The mind gets bored and wants to get you out of that posture. So just observe yourself on both the physical level but also on the mental, emotional level, how you feel, and notice where this kind of resistance comes from. Okay, if you are ready, let's begin. We will start in standing pose, Tadasana. Come to the top of your mat. Let's start with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara, Sun Salutations. The first 2 will be traditional Hatha yoga. The third round will be a variation of Hatha yoga Sun Salutation. Roll back your shoulders, spread your toes, press down the feet. Start stretching the spine, relax the shoulders, stretch with the crown of the head. Take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Relax. Let's start. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms together in front of the chest. Pranamasana, prayer pose. Inhale, raise your arms overhead, Hatha Uttanasana. You can do slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step back with the right leg, low lunge. Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhale, place down your palms, step back into Plank Palakasana. I'm mentioning the names, Sanskrit names of the poses, so you become a bit familiar with them. With the next exhalation, place down your knees, come into a Ashtanga Namaskar 8-limbed pose. Chest, chin comes to the ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Push the chest up. Exhale, push yourself back to the heels. Come into a Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Stretch the spine. Feel free to have slightly bend your knees. With the next inhalation, right leg comes forward, come into a low lunge, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come up, raise your arms overhead, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Pranamasana. And finally, Tadasana. Let's do on the left side. It was half round, so we still have the other side. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, arms up, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg goes back, low lunge. Exhale, plank or Palakasana. From here, directly get into 8 points pose, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg comes forward, low lunge, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up, open the chest. Exhale, Pranamasana. Relax. This was one round. Let's do one more, a bit faster. And observe your breath. Try to combine breath and movement. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, arms up, stretch. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, step back to plank. Come down to 8 points pose. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Low lunge, look up. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Tadasana. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg goes back. Open the chest, look up. Exhale, plank. Chest, chin comes to the ground. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands together. Tadasana. So, maybe you realized that it's also a kind of warm-up at the beginning of our practice, and I already feel warm, maybe you too. Let's do the third round with a variation. If you are ready, roll back the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg steps back. Now the variation, push your weight back, reach the arms up, and let's come into a slight back bend. If it's too much, you can stay maybe here, reach the arms up next to the ears, or bring your hand into Kali Mudra. Interlace your fingers, your index fingers are together, thumbs cross each other. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest. Anjaneyasana, or some traditions call Kapyasana. Exhale, place down your hands, step back into plank, and you can also do Chaturanga or 8 points pose. Let's do Chaturanga, so you flex your elbows, arms are close to your body. Inhale, roll over into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 5 deep breaths. Anytime you want to move, you can move your legs. Or if you want to relax, you can relax in Chait pose, Balasana. Try to calm down your breath, calm down the mind, focus. Inhale, right leg comes forward. Let's do one more time. Anjaneyasana, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, place down your hands, step into a forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, slowly come up, open the chest. Exhale, Pranamasana. Release. The last half of the third round. Inhale, exhale, hands together. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg goes back. Bring your weight back. Tilt your pelvis, tailbone under, open the chest, let your pelvis go down towards your mat. Breathe into the chest. Exhale, place down your hands. Lift your knee, step back into Palakasana. From here, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 deep breaths. Spread your fingers and push yourself back as much as you can so you don't put any extra weight, extra burden over the wrists. Try to push the weight back. Next inhalation, left leg steps in. Again, push yourself back, raise your arms, stretch, expand. Exhale, place down your hands, step in Uttanasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Relax. So these were 3 rounds, and let's go on with the next pose. Interlace your fingers, bring your feet together. It will be balancing, so if you need more surface, you can come into a hip distance, but I suggest you to try with feet together, and later you can adjust if you need. So interlace your fingers, take a deep inhale, reach the arms up, push your palms up and then roll or bring the shoulders down. Push your feet down, stay there. Keep your abs active, your legs active. And now let's come into a balancing posture. Come up to your tippy toes with the next inhalation. Find some focus, so you can look for a gazing point, a fixed point in front of you, or maybe on the ground. If you want to come further and need some extra challenge, then you can start to gaze up towards your hands. If you lose balance, don't worry. Just keep experimenting, practicing, pushing down your feet, your toes. And exhale, release your heels. Slowly bend forward to halfway. Keep your spine straight, your back, and bring your arms next to your ears. Maybe you need slight bend, but try to keep your legs as straight as you can. And if you need, then you should come up maybe, so don't go so deep. Push your hands forward and shift your weight. Maybe you can also experiment here. Shift your weight backward towards the heels, maybe a bit forward. You already notice that your back muscles are working, the arms are getting heavy, but keep breathing. And now one more balance, so raise your heels, let's hold. Maybe you release the fingers, and exhale, bend forward, relax. Exhale through the mouth if you need. From here, let's bring your feet hip width apart, bend your knees. Let's come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Knees are pointing forward, toes are pointing forward. It has different variations. So I show you, first you just extend your arms forward, or you raise your arms next to the ears. Again, you notice those back muscles come a bit deeper, so legs are working. Hatha yoga is all about strength, focus, discipline. Try to distribute the weight on both feet. Stay one more breath here, and let's come down into a deeper variation. Place your belly at the top of the thighs. Stay there. Exhale, forward fold. Relax. Maybe you can grab your opposite elbows. Just hang around, keep your knees bent. Ragdoll. Slowly place down your hands, and with a round spine, slowly roll up, roll back your shoulders, Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice how you feel. We will do a few more standing poses. Warrior Virabhadrasana. Step back with the left leg. Bend the right knee and make sure that you have again this hip distance between the legs. Reach the arms up, hands together, or maybe arms are next to the ears. If it's too much for the arms, you can place your hands on your waist. There's always a solution for you for each problem. Actually, not problem, it's a negative word. For each challenge in our life, there must be a solution. Okay, so I will raise my arms, and if you raise your arms, you can gaze upward towards your thumbs. Be careful with the knee, position of the knee. If you check, then you should be able to see the big toe still visible. Pull down the shoulders and shoulder blades. Inhale, extend both legs. Exhale, adjust your legs. The heel is in the line, it's like the middle of the left foot. Exhale, Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Be careful again with the knee, so it is over the ankle, it's not falling inward. You can check the position of the arms, it's at the level of the shoulders. Your abs active. You can also touch. If it's strong, it's working. Gaze Drishti is the tip of the middle finger. Come a bit deeper with the pelvis. Exhale, let's come into a peaceful warrior. Slide down the left hand over on the left leg. You can gaze into the right palm, and the right knee still bent. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, usually we step back into Tadasana, but this time let's turn and simply do it on the other side. Let's bend the left knee. Raise your arms. Position of the right foot. If it's not comfortable in the hip or the knee, feel free to turn the heel upward. Traditionally, the foot is down, but feel free to modify. Take a deep inhale, reach the arms up, shoulders down. Stretch both sides of the body. Open the chest. One more breath here. Inhale, extend both legs. Let's transition into a Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Roll back the shoulders, keep the chest open, gaze towards the left middle finger. Keep breathing. Stay strong. Cultivate discipline and also some confidence with these warrior poses. Feel the strength in the posture, radiating, filling your whole body. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Feel the peace within the body, in the mind. Inhale, extend the arms and legs. And slowly let's step back into a Tadasana, mountain pose, and we go down to the mat. Take a deep inhale, exhale, bend forward. And from here, let's sit down, do one more strengthening posture, which is Navasana, the boat pose. So for this, raise your legs, feet together. You can grab the back of the thighs or maybe extend the arms, palms are facing each other. Roll back the shoulders. I'm fighting with the wind. Keep breathing. Next variation, more difficult progression if you extend those legs. Find some balance, maybe you place down your hands, and if you have the balance, you can extend those arms. Work on stability and balance, and also strength. 3 more deep breaths. Try to relax your face, smile. Exhale, very good, release. Let's compensate with a back bend. Place down your hands behind you. Fingers are pointing forward, feet hip width apart, push down your feet. Tilt your pelvis. With the next inhalation, activate the glutes, push the hips up, roll back the shoulders, come into a reverse table position, or it's also called Purvatanasana variation. You can look upward. Another option would be to bring your head back. I would say it's too much for the neck, so you can just gaze up. The neck muscles are also working this way. Push down the hands, the feet. Keep your glutes active the whole time. Last exhalation and sit back. Very good. And from here, we will come forward. You can grab your legs and slowly round the spine. Let's come down onto your mat. Bring your knees close to the chest. You can grab the opposite wrist and roll from side to side. Maybe exhale through the mouth. Place down your feet. We will finish with shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana, but I will show you other options, so feel free to choose a different one. The first option would be just extend both legs to the sky, flex your feet, so push the heels upward, feet are together, and you can extend your arms if you have enough space. If you don't have, just push them down, like me. Push down the lower back and push up the feet. If you have your period or you have any complaint or pain, you cannot do shoulder stand, and stay here. If you come to shoulder stand, then let's bend those knees, and with an impulse, with a roll, bring your knees to your forehead and bring your palms onto your lower back. I suggest you, if you never did shoulder stand, then please watch it at first what I'm doing. And if you are in shoulder stand, don't move your neck or head anymore. So first I will show you, and then you can do. So bring your knees to the forehead, bring the elbows close to each other, you can stay here. If you come to full shoulder stand, extend those legs, start walking with the hands upward towards the shoulder blade scapula. Point your toes, feet are together, and try to come into a straight line as much as you can. There is no weight on the neck, so you are really on the shoulders and upper arms, elbows. Yeah, actually more upper arms, not the elbows. Stay there. If it's too much pressure, come out or come back into the previous option. Knees onto the forehead, feet close to your glutes, and slowly roll out. So bring the elbows to the side and slowly, slowly roll out of the pose. Okay, so take your time in shoulder stand. You can be there for 5 breaths, 10 breaths, 20. You can even pause the video, stay there. And if you come out, let's do the compensation. It's fish pose, Matsyasana. Bring your arms, your hands under your glutes. Extend both legs. In this case, again, please watch it first if you are not familiar with this asana. Flex your feet. And first we will raise the chest, the head. Again, bring the elbows close to each other. You are on the forearms this time, so not the upper arm. Open the chest, and from here you place down the top of the head. Again, there is no weight on the neck. The weight is more on the forearms and not on your head. And you can gaze at the tip of the nose, or maybe you close your eyes and focus on your third eye area between the eyebrows. Keep breathing through the nose. Again, you can stay here for 5 breaths. I will show you how you can come out. First you raise your head, pull the chin to the chest, and then slowly bring the elbows out of yourself and lie down. And finally bring the hands out to the side. Okay, I give you some time. Enjoy your fish pose. And if you are ready, before Shavasana, let's do one twist, which I always do before finishing any practice. So bring the knees together to the chest, maybe roll a bit. Then extend the left leg, place the right foot on the top of the left leg, and let's cross it over, twist and look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the left knee also to the chest. Exhale, extend the right leg. Left foot comes on top of the right leg. Let's twist, make some space wherever you are. Relax the spine, give it a nice stretch. Feel free to close the eyes. These are the closing postures. Inhale, slowly turn back. Exhale, extend both legs. Let's arrive into a Shavasana, corpse pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold for a second. Exhale through the mouth. Relax. Feel free to adjust this position, push down one heel and the other. Maybe move your pelvis a bit, your head from side to side, relax the neck. Push the shoulders down. Start relaxing the muscles, the joints. Let go any efforts. Give your muscles, your body deserved relaxation. Let the breath become natural. Stay here for as long as you wish. With each exhalation, come into a deeper relaxation. Feel free to stay here. If you want to finish the practice with me and come out of Shavasana, slowly start deepening the breath, waking up your body, moving the fingers and the toes, bending your knees. You can extend one arm over the head and let's roll to that side. Bring the knees close to the chest. Let's wait a bit here, rest until your body gets ready to get up. Your circulation gets back to normal. Slowly, with patience, let's come into a cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes still closed. Place your palms, your hands on your thighs. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Let's bring your hands in front of your chest. Prayer position. Thank yourself for today's practice, for your strength, for your discipline, that you dedicated this time to your well-being. I wish you a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Namaste.